My Mother Said I Shouldn't with Sarah and Michaela.
Two best friends and coaches proving that life doesn't end at 30.
Outrageous and unfiltered.
You might not believe what comes next.
Welcome back to another episode of My Mother Said I Shouldn't.
It's Kay's question today, so let's see what she's got.
My mother said I shouldn't, and this is an exciting one, leave the acting industry.
Oh. Interesting.
Right? Now, this is a topic in our house.
that
Me and
is-
Sarah are both actors.
Yeah.
If you don't know, we're actors, as well as obviously coaches. Sarah's a health coach, I'm a mindset coach. And the acting industry is a tricky industry, isn't it?
Beast.
It's a tricky beast. It's
Yeah.
difficult. It's hard. There's lots of rejection. It's exciting. It's exhilarating. It's fun. But my mum, whenever I've said to her, you know, maybe I want to focus on the coaching or maybe I want to focus on other areas, she has really never wanted me to leave. She's always like, just keep that window open. Just keep that window wide open. You never know if a bird's going to come in and shit all over your room.
It's good luck for a word shit. Like, you know, on your screens. On your head is good luck.
Not in your room.
I mean, not you do, maybe not. I mean, but if it's like on your shoulder or whatever, that's good luck. It doesn't have to be on your head, I
I
don't
think
think.
it needs to be in your head. Anyway, this is old wives' tale. She's one of these people that doesn't stand on three.
I
they call-
love old wives. Is it old wives' tales? Old wives'
Tails.
tales, yeah.
Tails.
So yeah, you don't stand on three drains, but they're called stanks, tanks,
Stanks.
stanks. No, what's a stank? Is it a stank?
called?
Like a drain, like a tank, like a drainage cover. Like, do you know what the metal things? The thing was like
I don't know
metal
what
things
the
that
name
cover
is
the
for that.
drains
That's
underneath.
terrible, isn't it?
I think it's like a stank. I don't know why I'm thinking stank. Maybe that's a Scottish thing.
That.
Maybe it's not. I don't know. Sorry to any Scots out there that are thinking, what is that? Okay, well, it's the three things. Yeah, I don't walk over them, and you never walk under ladders. And then someone told me, do you know I have two poles and it's like
I've broke loads of mirrors.
7 years bad luck. That
Well,
never.
then I've accrued a lot of bad luck because I have broke quite a few mirrors in my life.
Why?
Just
Why are you bringing so many mirrors? What are you doing? How are you making them?
I have an anger problem. I don't know, like you might. So I remember when I was at uni, I had one of those standing. You remember at uni?
Oh,
I had one of those
right,
standing
not
ones,
that
and I knocked it over, and it's shattered. And then
Yeah.
I remember being a kid, and I've just shattered a mirror somewhere, or I don't know. I don't remember.
You
I've
should-
not wrote them all
Like,
down.
listen,
obviously.
you should look up what that means, why you shatter mirrors all the time, because there might be something that a meaning behind that. See, telling you.
Maybe I
Maybe
don't
I
shatter them all the time. I just feel like I've maybe broke 3 or 4 in my life.
Which is quite a few.
But you
That's
think
quite a
about
few mirrors.
as you're walking through town, you might stand on some glass and shatter some mirror.
Right, no, but
Be a bit of mirror on the floor.
it could be, but it's like an
What
actual
about
mirror
bin
to
men?
look at.
Bin men, they're shattering mirrors left, right, and centre.
Technically, they are not. The machine is.
Oh, come
See,
on.
I find ways around it.
technicality.
That is a major technique, but it's all about technicality when it comes to.
So technically, it's not me; it's my hand.
Okay, that's sticking right. So, well, you've got mirrors, and then what's the things? You've got the 2 poles and the sign,
We're going to.
and they go underneath that. People told me that, and then I'm like, oh, well, I can't walk under that now, can I? So I had to walk round. Anyway, yes, what was the question? For what you said.
that I shouldn't leave the acting industry.
Which is interesting because my parents
Want you to go.
want me to get out. Like, just do something different now, Sarah. You've done it. You've done well. I'm proud of you. So proud. What else could you do? That's the thing. It's like it's a crazy industry. 'Cause, well, no one in your family actually was artistic. Your mum danced though, didn't she? She started
danced when
dancing.
she was little.
Yeah. But like, I don't know. And yeah, there's no safety in it. There's not. It's not as if something that you know in any other job you could work. Well, I mean, it's not safety in any
I
job.
was going to
really.
say, is the security in any job now? I don't know quite a few of my friends who have been, laid off or
And these 9 to 5s that you think, well, they're
exactly.
solid 9 to 5s, and you think, well, actually,
Are they solid?
oh no, they're not.
But there is a lot less security, and you do have to have your fingers in pies.
Oh.
We work in. I'm an author. I'm a mindset coach. Do role play. We've got so many fingers in pies.
It's so many pies. I think that's a skill in itself, by the way, though. Do you know when you look and you think the number of different things we have done and the different skills you picked up on the way because of those different jobs? I mean,
What's the psychology? It should be some
NASA or something. It should be. Like, all the skills we've got now. But like,
I
you
do
know.
not think I could fly a rocket.
To be fair, neither do I.
Fly rockets?
I think they won't control it. Like, people that
monkeys
sit.
in rockets, right?
Well, they also put humans in. They also. Here, listen, there's 2 people stuck in space for like.
I could not be.
Well, no, I don't think you could be an astronaut. No, they're
I
not.
don't even know what they're putting in rockets.
Right. Well, no, they have put like animals in rockets and then just cameras in rockets as well. And just sometimes they just put rockets up. I don't know why they just put a rocket for the sake of putting a rocket up, like a test subject. But then they will put humans up. There was 2 people actually stuck up in space for like 8 months or something. They were supposed to be there for like 2 weeks and they were up there 8 months, raging. You have not packed enough. Do you know what I mean? You're like, right, okay, I'm going for 2 weeks. 8 months later, my moisturiser, gone. I brought a wee tub. Do you know the travel tub? I brought a wee travel tub. That'll do. That'll do me for my
You're
2 weeks.
aging me.
I'm raging. Like, guys, sorry, can you just post up some moisturiser, please? Enema moisturiser, serum, soap water, supplements, all of that jazz. Post it up. In another rocket, I'll collect it when I'm up there. I'm raging. But anyway, so
You would hope that they'd pack spares, though. Like, I feel
would
like
you though?
I would. If I thought I was going for 2 weeks, I would pack for a month.
A month.
But there's always going to be I mean, this is if I'm going away to Spain. Do you know what I mean? If I'm going in a rocket,
Extra if you're in Spain.
I'm not supposed to go to Spain. In general, if I go away travelling,
You'll take a wee bit extra.
I'll take a little bit extra.
What, just in case what flights are delayed or something?
Flights are delayed, or it's an emergency, or Tom uses it, or I've accidentally put too much on. I always take a little bit extra. You know.
That's the thing, in.
Exactly. So I'm taking extra
Yeah.
all the time. If I was going in a rocket, I mean, the chances of something going wrong dramatically increase inside that thing. So I'm thinking I would probably take more. But I'm not sure that would be my first concern if I find out in this rocket I'm in here for another 7.5 months.
It's a long time.
It is a long time.
I'll do up to like spacewalk though. Do you know what I mean? Like actually float out in space. That'd be your walk. If you like, I'm just going for a walk. Because you attach yourself and then you float outside. I don't know.
You can leave the rocket.
You can. No, you can.
They don't just park up, do they?
Oh, they do. Well, the space stations, they attach to space stations and that.
I
But
need to
also,
research this.
I mean, I don't know much myself. I mean, maybe they don't.
You're making out that she knows.
I like literally, so I'm actually a trained astronaut. And, but like, I think you can
They
read
teach
it.
this in acting school.
See, I have the most random. I don't even know where I pick up this information. It's not all correct, so please check it yourself. Honestly, but like, no, I think they do. They can attach to the ship, the spaceship, and go because they need to go outside to check stuff. That's in the film.
You have told me so many things that have been wrong over the years. And then I tell people these things that are wrong, that Sarah claims as facts, and then people judge me and think I'm stupid.
So now I tell everybody now, when I tell them something, I'd always be like, just check it.
Disclaimer.
Check it.
This might not be correct.
Because sometimes I hear things wrong or I get a bit excited and I create like, you know,
That's
like
called,
thing people.
That's called a liar.
I'm sure.
That is called. And you are a professional liar.
Right, but-
which aligns with the acting.
But like random stuff like this, like do people leave a spaceship and walk outside in space? Like that's information that I get wrong. I think they do though. Right, anyway, I think they do.
Just
so you have a
stop.
little walk.
Stop saying what you don't know. And we've digressed.
We have majorly digressed.
So, the professional liar, being an actor,
Yeah.
should wait. Should I listen to our mother?
Well, first off, it's interesting because both of us are really bad liars in life, but we can act. So that's an interesting one.
I can tell a small lie.
Well, I can tell a wee white lie.
So, you know, if someone says, "How are you?" and I feel like crap.
Right, yeah, and you've got to be like, I'm good, yeah,
Yeah.
everything's fine. Because obviously then they'll be like, what's wrong? And might dive in and you don't really want to have that conversation.
Yeah, so you can tell white lies, but
Yeah,
you always know when I'm
big
lying.
wise. Well, I honestly...
You're better than what you say you are. When we were playing that game over Christmas,
Right, listen, no,
played the
because-
game. She knew when I was lying and when I wasn't lying. she knew straight away. Sarah conned me.
Right, listen. Thing is, though, I got completely confused with the game. I thought I was so
Confused
basically
with
it
the
was like,
game.
was it resistance or something? And if you're given a blue card, that means that you're a goodie, and if you're given a red one, it means you're bad. I looked at my card and I thought it was blue when it was actually red. So the whole it was a really good tactic. The whole game I was playing it as if I was innocent. And then remember when I looked and it changed, and then you started
I
going,
don't know when you
I'm
did
confused
it.
now, because then you started going, I'm getting a bit confused now. So that's how but I'd be awful. Like going into traitors, I couldn't be a traitor. I'd go in and I'd have to be, what's the other one? Traitor in, what's the other one? Just not traitor. Non-traitor.
The other one.
Right.
Traitor and when you're innocent.
It's innocent. What is it called? So you got traitor and you've got the one that's
Loyal.
non-traitor. A lot.
No. God, I don't know.
It's gone. Right, but got traitor and non-traitor. Oh my God, put me in that traitor seat and I wouldn't even last a day, because we get uncomfortable. We get uncomfortable lying. Come on, like we do. So people are like, oh, you're an actor, you must be a good liar. Honestly, I actually can't say I am.
No. I think I'm just too blunt to lie. It takes too much energy
To lie.
to lie.
And then to keep up that lie.
But have you read it up? Apparently, we lie like ridiculous amounts per day. On average, it's mad.
And what's like what? Yeah,
People are lying constantly.
so what? Just are you hungry?
Still lying.
Yeah. To be fair, I do lie. Well, like, are you peckish? I mean, I could be. When really, I'm actually not that hungry, but if you eat, I'll eat. Do you know what I mean? Like those little things, I suppose.
Are you eating that?
Yeah. I mean, I was gonna, but you can have it.
Yeah.
I really wanted that bit of cake. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and then
little
it's
things like that.
would you consider a lie? Like, so sometimes when I'm downstairs in the kitchen, I might say to Tom, oh, I really need to take that bin out. I'm going to do that in a minute. There's a hint for him to take the bin out.
That's a hint, not a lie.
Well, I said I'm going to do that in a minute. I'll do that in a minute. And then he gets off his chair and he goes and takes it.
So the lie is,
I'll
do it
I've
when
got
actually
no
work.
intention of
Take
taking
that bin out.
I have got no intention of taking that bin out, and I am waiting for you to take the bin out because that is your role as the man.
So right, I get. So
say
there we
that.
go. So you've got little. Well, no, that's his role in the house, not his. Do you know what I mean? That's you guys
I
all
do
have
think it's
different things that you do.
I do think it's quite a masculine role, though.
Take the bin out.
I mean, I will take the bin out, of
I was
course.
going to say we take the bin out. We live together. We had to take the bin out.
Of course, I'll take the bin out.
I know you take the bin out. You're good. You just don't like having bin. Like, do you know what I mean? You're very good at.
what?
No, you're very good at like. Do you know what I mean? If it's an overflowing bin, you get things done. You. Like
Oh,
no,
where are we going
but-
on this conversation?
no, you're his roles. Tom's role
yeah.
in this house is you like him to take the bin out.
He's good at taking the bin out.
He's good at taking.
He's really good with the bin.
Skilled. And
I would say skilled. He's
Is
not
this what
good
you
at
tell him?
cleaning the bins. He works really well with positive reinforcement.
I love this. I love it. Tom, everyone's going to know Tom really well.
I know. Bless him. Sorry, Tom. But encouragement gets him going. Do you know
And
what
that-
I mean?
Yeah, I guess a lot of people go on that.
Not you.
Encouragement.
If I tell you no, you'll go, yeah.
Yeah.
If I say you can't do it, you're like, watch me.
Oh, yes, I will. What? I was going to divert now. We did something else with that earlier on today. Oh, no, we won't talk about that.
No.
Right. So,
we could talk about that. What
oh
did
my
you do earlier?
goodness.
So basically,
Oh, no.
there was a guy at the gym and he was good looking and Sarah's single. So I was like, why don't you go and ask for his number? So she said, I will. She went, well, actually, I'll go give him. Well, initially he said, I'm not going to because he sat on the bench. And I went and looked and he was sat on the bench. He was doing his presses and there was a bunch of men. There were so many men. And I looked and I was like, I would never go over there and do that. And I said that to Sarah. I said, that would be ballsy. I mean, it would be pretty sexy, but it would be very ballsy and I wouldn't do it. Like, there's just too many guys that are like, I get it, that you don't want to do that. And then straight away,
So I'm like,
she turns
ballsy,
around
yeah?
and she's like, oh, you just told me I can't do it.
I've done it.
I'll
Like,
show you. And then she was like, nope, I need to lean in. Let me get a pen. So she goes to the office. She asks the guy for a pen. He knows exactly what she's doing. She
no
gets
way
a
with
pen. She writes her number down and she goes over to him and she goes, only if you're single. Only if you're single. Only. Did I mention? Gotta be single. So if he wasn't put off by that, he'll be in touch.
I mean, that was just leaning in. I was having to make some, just try and
That was
make
amazing.
some.
I was so impressed with you for doing that because I don't think I would have done that in front of all those men that were there.
Do you know what? It probably was because you said I couldn't do it.
I know, you see, this is the thing.
Yeah, work well with it.
You
That's
do
it.
work well with that. What do I do?
You're similar, babe. If someone was to say to you, you couldn't do something, you're similar.
I don't know, you know. I remember when I was at school, my English teacher told me that I wouldn't be able to do something. She said, this test you're going to really struggle with because you're not good at X, Y, Z, whatever it was. I was an A student all the way through and I got an E.
Really? So
I got
it worked
an E.
against you.
It worked against me. And then when I went in and retook it, I got a C.
Oh,
So I think if people tell me, or when I was younger anyway, if people said, you're going to struggle with this or whatever, it put the fear into me.
See, that's interesting because I think you got better because when you were like accents at uni, at drama school, you are very good at picking up an accent now. So I think when you start,
I was terrible in drama school. I was awful. Everything just sounded Chinese.
but it's really
I
difficult
didn't do
though.
a Chinese accent, but everything just sounded.
It sounded like you were trying a muddle of different things. But what's amazing is now though that then you're able to do it. And I think now, like with your businesses and stuff and everything you're starting, like you're doing stuff that people would really struggle and people are like, oh, well, you can't, can you do that? Should you do that? You do. You defy
Past
that.
version of me though, I didn't lean in, and I didn't, like I said on the other episode, I didn't buy my house. I didn't do the things that I wanted. I did not lean in. If people told me I couldn't or I shouldn't or I wouldn't be very good at something, I didn't often do it. New version of me, more so, but I've worked on my head.
Well, that's it. So that's amazing though. That the amount of work you've done on your growth, on your emotional intelligence, on knowing yourself and learning about yourself. Like I would say, if I turned around to you and said, "Don't think you do, okay?"
That's what it was. Depends if I wanted to do it.
Well, that is it, isn't it? If you want to do it, I mean,
This
probably
is where I'm
yeah.
at. Probably with my mum in the acting right now. It's obviously my choice. But I wonder, on some level, maybe I went into acting because she wanted me to. So I obviously do love acting as well.
Yeah, you do love it.
But it is a very, it's such a difficult industry to navigate. I think when you're going into it, I wasn't fully aware of how hard and treacherous it would be. You just, the almost just there and then you just don't get it. The silence is the rejection. But yeah, my mum, she really wants me to stick it out.
But then what does that look like for you then, sticking it out?
In the past, I felt like it was either acting or something else. And I think now I'm trying to find a way that I can have both. I can have other businesses and I can create and I can have things that are moving and I can create momentum with and that I have control over. And I can have acting there as well, which is doing its own thing, but I'm not bound by. And I think before I was bound by it and I was so scared that a job or a brilliant opportunity would come up, it would stop me from committing. I had commitment issues in my life. I had commitment issues. I wouldn't even commit to go on a holiday because I was so scared in case a job came up, which you can guarantee as soon as you book a holiday, a job comes up or an opportunity comes up in acting.
The weirdest thing, literally, you can have nothing for like literally 2 months and you have 5 days booked and on one of those 5 days you will get something come in. It is the weirdest thing.
And then people just say, just book loads of holidays. I'm like,
what for then me to have to lose the money on all the flights? Should have booked this one and, just have to lose the money. I suppose you could buy like a really cheap flight one.
or
Do you know what I mean? Like a £20 flight somewhere.
test that.
We should test that. But so basically you're finding more balance because that's
I think
interesting
so.
for us.
I'm finding more balance and I'm not dictating my whole life to acting. And I think that I was guilty of that years ago.
Absolutely, yeah.
But it's interesting what you were saying about your mum because your mum is saying the opposite.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Does she think that you dictate? She's seeing that. She's like, you've given way too much to this. Move away because she's seeing the reality of it.
Well, that's it. We both gave so much to it and give so much to it. And yeah, I think it's when they just obviously want the best. They want me to have the best life. They want me to have, and when they see me, you can financially, it can be a financial struggle. You don't get to go on those holidays.
Relationship struggle. I
Major
remember
relationship struggle.
I went on a date and the guy said I was risky. Because I was an actress.
A lot of people don't want to date actors and actresses. A lot of people, because then you've got this question of as well, like we have to get intimate. We will get intimate on camera. We have to have this connection with someone, like the other person on someone else on camera.
If you get cast quite those roles.
If you get cast as those roles,
Not just in general. We don't have to get into
no, you don't have to. But like, do you know what I mean? That can be. It can be like, you know, if someone said I'm going to work today and I might have to kiss someone. Sorry, what? Where are you going? And why are you kissing someone else? And also, you're asking a lot for that other person. And I think
I remember the first time I had to kiss someone, I was in a relationship, and when I came home, he looked at me and he went, "Brush your teeth." That's all he said. Brush your teeth. And I went, "What? You serious?" He went, "No."
Oh wow,
Brush your teeth.
really?
Brush your teeth.
But do you mean how
So I
do you
did,
deal
yeah.
with that though? Do you know what I mean?
And he was brilliant about it.
Yeah.
And I've luckily not had to do that since being with Tom. I've not had any relationship roles.
Oh, you just had him in your scenes?
Yeah, cast.
Yeah.
Yeah, cast Tom.
As your boyfriend.
It's your boyfriend in a music video, so I could kiss him.
There we go. So you managed to work around it, but yeah.
And then he was like,
an actor.
"This is easy, this acting malarkey. Look at me getting jobs." The boy's not even an actor.
He's funny. He's funny. He's getting really good though.
I'm an acting teacher as well, so I've been teaching him.
Yeah. Well, I think, do you know, yeah, so I think they've just seen me, they're thinking I could do other things that could give me more money, could give me more security. They want something that's safer to them, you know, that they think is safer. And also that they think might make me happier. But what's interesting in the past is they thought they wanted me to do that, and that those jobs didn't make me happy. I tried it. I went in and did marketing and sales for a year, like, you know, and I just stayed there, saved money for drama school. That's what I was like, that's all I'm doing here.
Get out plan.
Right. And I've loved the number of different things that we've had, like the different jobs that I have done and the skills that I've picked up. And it's been a wonderful journey. But what's interesting now is there is a shift now. And I don't know if it's because obviously doing the mindset work, or also, and also age wise, like what else I'm looking for in life. Like, there has been a shift of, okay, acting's there, and yeah, like, love it. It's brilliant there. But what else am I wanting now? Where else do I want to go? And I think it's such a beautiful freedom that comes with that. So I think maybe that's what they've been seeing, to be like, oh, we just know, you know, there's other things out there that could give her freedom in different ways. And that could be why maybe that's what they're, you know, they're wanting me to walk away and do something different.
Do you think it should be there? Do you think parents should be able to advise us on that? Like, should my mum be saying to me, "You shouldn't do that"? Do you know what I mean? Like, this is my life, but I suppose we're all guilty of saying,
Try to give advice.
yeah, trying to give advice, trying to help, and trying to coerce people into what we believe based on our previous experiences or our assumptions or our lives is going to be good for them. And I suppose you can't blame them for that.
And then I suppose it's you just have to see if it's how that sits with you. So, I mean, my family have been saying, you know, say that, do you know what, just get a proper job. It's always the word, a proper job. And if they just get a proper job, you know, 9 to 5 proper job. And that never sat with me. I was like, absolutely not. No, I'm not going to do that. Because it just didn't sit with me. But if someone gives me advice, I think, oh, wait a minute, that's resonating. Why is that resonating? What's happening there? Okay, cool. Let's maybe take that forward.
Your parents should have said to you, "Sarah, you could never get a proper job."
No, you could never get a proper 9 to 5. You'd never be able to do it.
You wouldn't be able to hack it. You would not be able to handle it.
And then they're like,
don't you do that, because you just wouldn't cope under the pressure, young lady.
honestly, if they said that, I'd be CEO of Google right now. Genuinely, I can't do that. No, okay, I'll show you. Yeah, like they should have. But so it's interesting. It is interesting coming from, like, you know, your mum, what she used to say in it, and my mum and dad. Both of them, both very proud. Obviously, your mum's very proud. My mum and dad are very proud of what we've done, what we've achieved, and they, you know, they support in whatever I want to do, and as your mum supports you in anything you want to do. But having that part, having those people in the back of your, you know, in the back of your head, being like, this is what you should do. Maybe, you know, you might stick it out longer because you've got someone saying to you, stay in it. And that someone that you know you love is very important to you, your mum. But when your parents are saying,
I love her, but I don't always trust her decision making.
well, there we go.
So there's an element of, do I trust the source?
Yeah.
Have you been, mother, trying to stick out acting for the last decade and a half?
Right.
Like,
Just, it's
do you
hard.
understand the wear and tear on my heart?
Yeah. It's a hard one, right?
It is.
But then I suppose that's a thing though. the source of where that comes from. You're right. Who is it that's giving you that advice? Be careful, because some people like to, not obviously your parents, but some people like to pull you down and keep you down because, well, actually, yeah, people that you love, they don't want to lose you, right? So they will try and, that's a whole different subject, right? But you listen to that and hear that about people trying to keep you, keep you where you are. So they keep you because they love you, they want you there. And if you go elsewhere, then they might lose you from the life that they recognise to have you in, So there's something in it as well. But
I would love to know, though, for the listeners, how much impact have your parents had on your occupation? Have they had any impact? Alex Hormozy, he talks about this, doesn't he? About how his dad had a big influence on him in his early life, and then he ended up leaving and setting up his own business, and obviously now he's doing really bloody well. So it'd be interesting to hear your experiences in terms of work, parents, and let us know.
And do you know what? Are you doing what you want to do with your life? I think so many people, because people are, we have chats with us and, we've decided we followed the act and we went for our dream and we've done it and we're doing other things now. And a lot of people haven't taken that risk. They've not done it yet. I suppose, are you one of those? Are you someone that hasn't decided to take the jump and do what you actually really want to do? What's holding you back? What is holding you back? And
fear.
Yeah.
Security.
Right? But
money, doubt. Fear. Debilitating fear.
Right? But then what can help you overcome that fear to actually do what you want to do in life? Because we live once, right? And this is it. We live once. And I always see myself as, when I'm 80, older than 80 now, because, probably going to say 120. I'm doing, I eat well. So 120, I'm thinking. 120. I mean, I'm going to be running in the hills still at 100.
Do you really want to be living? You'll be like that mouse off of the Green Mile. The mouse, he lives forever because he's been healed, and Tom Hanks' character does.
But if you're trying to
watching everyone die around you.
Right, okay, well, so this is why I tell everybody I love the types of food they should be eating and what they should be, foods they should eat. And I try and influence people in that sense of, because I want everybody to live in. I want everyone to live as long as they possibly can, but also to as healthy as they possibly can. So they can the longevity and the health span with that.
If you live to 120, say if you have a kid at 40, and they have a kid at 20, and they have a kid at 20, you could see all those generations.
Well, that's it, yeah.
Right.
Also, I would love to stay alive for the length of time it's going to take for flying cars. Right?
That's another topic, isn't it?
A major topic.
You know what?
But where's it going? Do you know what I mean? I want to be around to actually see what happens.
Let us know your thoughts.
Yeah, let us know your thoughts.
In the comments. And do please subscribe, share, spread the word if you're enjoying this podcast, support us, because we do it for free.
We do. We do. For the laughs and giggles a little bit. Having a wee chat.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. Bye.